Learning English with Sanaz, Step by Step, Lesson 3. Hey there, language lovers! Welcome back to English with Sanaz, your favorite place to learn English with energy, clarity, and fun. Today we are diving into Lesson 3 of the legendary 504 absolutely essential words. And trust me, these words are going to level up your English game. Whether you're preparing for TOEFL, IELTS, or just want to sound more fluent and confident, these 6 words are must-haves in your vocabulary toolkit. So, grab your notebook, get comfy, and let's make these words stick not just in your mind, but in your everyday conversations. And don't forget, at the end of the lesson, I'll give you a mini challenge to test your skills. Ready to become unstoppable in English? Let's go! Welcome back to English with Sanaz. In this part of the video, we're going to explore the vocabulary from Lesson 3 of the 504 absolutely essential words. These 6 words are not only useful for exams like TOEFL and IELTS, but they're also great for everyday conversations. I'll introduce each word, explain its meaning, give you a clear example sentence, and help you pronounce it naturally. Let's make these words part of your active vocabulary. Here are the words we'll cover today. First, typical, showing the usual qualities of a person or thing. Synonyms: usual, normal, standard. Antonyms: unusual, rare, exceptional. Example: it's typical of him to arrive late. He does it every time. Number 2, minimum, the smallest possible amount or degree. Synonyms: least, lowest, minimal. Antonyms: maximum, highest, most. Example: you need a minimum of 6 hours of sleep to stay healthy. Number 3, scarce, not enough, hard to find. Synonyms: rare, limited, insufficient. Antonyms: abundant, plentiful, common. Example: during the drought, clean water became scarce. 4, annual, happening once every year. Synonyms: yearly, once a year. Antonyms: occasional, irregular. Example: our company holds an annual celebration every December. 5, persuade, to convince someone to do or believe something. Synonyms: convince, influence, urge. Antonyms: discourage, dissuade. Example: I tried to persuade her to join the team, but she refused. Essential, absolutely necessary, very important. Synonyms: vital, crucial, necessary. Antonyms: optional, unnecessary. For example, vitamins are essential for your body's growth and health. 7, blend, to mix things together smoothly. Synonyms: mix, combine, merge. Antonyms: separate, divide. Blend the ingredients until the texture is smooth. 8, visible, able to be seen. Synonyms: apparent, noticeable, clear. Antonyms: invisible, hidden, The amount was clearly visible from our window. 9. Expensive. Costing a lot of money. Synonyms: costly, pricey, high price. Antonyms: cheap, affordable, low cost. For example, that designer bag is way too expensive for my budget. 10. Talent. A natural ability or skill. Synonyms: gift, ability, skill. Antonyms: inability, weakness. For example, she has a real talent for playing the piano. 11. Devise. To invent or plan something clever. Synonyms: invent, create, formulate. Antonyms: copy, imitate. For example, the engineers devised a new way to save energy. 12. Wholesale. Selling goods in large quantities, usually to stores. Synonyms: bulk, mass, large scale. Antonyms: retail, individual. Example: we bought the products wholesale and saved a lot of money. Hey amazing learners! Welcome back to English with Sanaz, where words come alive and stories make learning unforgettable. Today I've got something super special for you. A powerful story packed with emotion, adventure, and 12 essential vocabulary words from Lesson 3 of the 504 Absolutely Essential Words. This isn't just reading. It's a journey through icy mountains, brave decisions, and the strength of a community that never gives up. So grab your notebook, open your mind, and get ready to learn these words in context. Because when you feel the words inside a story, you never forget them. Are you ready? Let's dive into the last winter of Greyridge. The last winter of Greyridge. In the typical quiet town of Greyridge, winters were long, cold, and unforgiving. Every annual snowfall brought both beauty and hardship. The streets would vanish under thick layers of ice, and the air turned frigid, beating at the skin of anyone brave enough to step outside. It was during one such winter that the town faced a crisis unlike any before. Food became scarce. The local farms had failed due to early frost, and shipments from neighboring cities were delayed. The mayor, a practical woman named Eliza, knew that survival would require more than hope. She gathered the town council and urged them to devise a plan, one that would stretch their minimum resources and keep the community alive. Eliza's leadership was typical of her, calm, focused, and deeply committed. She had a natural talent for problem solving, and her ideas were always grounded in reality. "We must blend what little we have," she said, "and make it last." The townspeople began to blend grains with dried vegetables to create simple meals. It wasn't delicious, but it was essential. One morning, a group of children playing near the frozen lake made a grim discovery: a corpse, half buried in the snow. Panic spread quickly. Eliza chose to conceal the details from the public until the identity was confirmed. The man had been a traveler, lost in the storm, carrying nothing but a broken compass and a journal filled with poetry. Despite the tragedy, the town pressed on. Blankets were shared, fires were built, and neighbors looked after one another. The stars were barely visible through the thick clouds, but the people of Grey Ridge found light in each other. Meanwhile, the cost of survival grew. Medicines and fuel became expensive, and many families had to sell heirlooms just to afford basic supplies. Eliza negotiated with suppliers to buy goods at wholesale rates, allowing the town to stock up for the remainder of winter. By spring, Grey Ridge had endured. The snow melted, revealing the strength of a community that refused to break. The story of their resilience spread far and wide, and Eliza's leadership became a symbol of hope. Wow, what a journey! We didn't just learn 12 powerful words today. We explored them through a story, felt their meaning, and saw how they come to life in real situations. That's the magic of learning with context. It sticks with you and it transforms the way you speak and understand English. Let's quickly review the words we mastered today. Typical, minimum, scarce, annual, persuade, essential, blend, visible, expensive, talent, device, wholesale. Each one is a building block in your vocabulary, and now they are yours to use with confidence. But remember, learning doesn't stop here. Try using these words in your own sentences. Write a short paragraph or story using at least 5 of them, or challenge yourself with the quiz we just did and see how much you've grown. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chance to grow your English with me, Sanaz. And if you have questions, ideas, or just want to say hi, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. You're not just learning English, you're becoming unstoppable. See you soon.